It wasn't like Ivy to miss such a thing. An excellent eye for detail was something she prided herself on. Yet even as she directed Mr. Bland to park up, yes, this was number 29, she failed to notice once again what Rose had spotted straight away. "An interesting street, this, for the area," Ivy was saying now. It was unclear for whose benefit. Mr. B was too preoccupied, concentrating on the new van, a bottle green Morris, manoeuvring it up to the curb with care. Put up at the end of the century, of course, when the old back-to-back slums were cleared. Squeezed between the pair of them, Rose peered past Ivy, out of the side window, taking in the red bricked upper floors of 29, a single sash on the first floor, a gabled dormer above, before looking over her shoulder, back to the neighbouring property on the corner, which had first caught her eye. "That large building up ahead," went on Ivy, pointing through the windscreen. "The one rather like a hotel. Would you believe it's the first example of municipal housing in the country? An ambitious scheme. Father was. She paused. "He was friends with the fellow on the council who's in charge." Mr. B switched off the engine. The quiet was instant. From somewhere behind them came the incongruous whirl of a barrel organ. "Is that a cafe next door?" asked Rose. Ivy's head jerked round, blocking Rose's view. All she could see now was Ivy's neat bun, a mid-brown turned pale, already laced through as it was with wiry strands of white. The colour of Ovaltine came to mind. "What a nuisance. I could have sworn it was only a grocery," Ivy was muttering under her breath. But it was early when I met the landlord, and a Monday. The place must have been shut up." Craning her neck a little, Rose managed another look, and at last the letters, displayed in a semicircle on the window, jumped into place. "Cream ices." "Ice cream," tutted Ivy. "Who around here has money for ice cream?" As if on cue, a doorbell jingled, and a group of young women burst forth, gay with laughter. "Looks busy," observed Rose. Ivy said nothing, but turned to shoot her an exasperated look, one which lingered for a moment on the makeup she had applied before they had left. Knowing full well she wouldn't chastise her in front of Mr. B, Rose held her eye, so that a new expression settled on Ivy's face, rather flat and weary, until eventually she shook herself and straightened up. From the inflation of her chest, Rose could tell she was gathering herself to her purpose. After all, this was Ivy's idea, this removal to the city, this new way of life. She'd had it planned a long while. She must have done. Though she'd only ever hinted at it obliquely. The need to think of the future when power was gone, the need to find their way in the world. However, she hadn't seen fit to share any details, still less to ask Rose her opinion. Perhaps because Ivy, at age 36, still considered Rose, at just gone 20, her strange little sister, a mere child. With a firm nod, Ivy directed Mr. Bland to proceed. At once the man got out and walked round to open the passenger door. From the stiffness of his demeanour, Rose could tell he was anxious for the Morris, which he'd polished to a shine that morning. Stepping out after Ivy, holding her Gladstone bag close, she understood his concern, for the air was so clogged with soot she could taste it. Everything was coated with grime, the bricks and windows of the terraced houses, the paintwork on the doors, that passing cart and its tarpaulin, the clothes, hands, face of the driver. It wasn't hard to see why, either. The factory chimneys soared above the roofs of the terraces, as numerous as the bristles on a dirty old brush. It was a far cry from their Cheshire vicarage, that was for sure, with its wide watered lawn and emerald borders, the vast weeping willow, golden green at the turn.